So here we go. Before the league started, I did like an analysis of the team I believe will compete with Arsenal in winning the Premier League title, people that will push Arsenal all the way. And surprisingly, Chelsea were one of the people that I chose to be that team that would push Arsenal in winning the Premier League, that would stop them from winning the Premier League for the second time in a row. I actually had them above Manchester United, above Liverpool, and above Man City. I know you might say, Pius, you're crazy. Why will you have that kind of prediction? What are you talking about? Didn't you see how they played last season? There were reasons why I put them above Man United, above Liverpool, and above Man City in competing with Arsenal on winning the Premier League and stopping Arsenal from retaining their league. And after watching the game against Fulham yesterday, there were positive that I took out of it and a lot of negative that make me want to rethink my prediction of how or if Chelsea can compete with Arsenal or if they can even make it to the top four. I've done the whole permutation. I've looked at the stats and how they played against Fulham yesterday. They were positive for me and negative for me. I'm going to talk about this in my channel, so please subscribe, follow. It's called The Conversation with Pius on YouTube, and share the video and let's talk about it together. So here we go. Before I go in depth into why I believe what I just said at the opening of the video, let's do some stats and I'll give you the stats of the game and you will understand where I'm coming from, why I'm saying that. Even if they were away and they were playing against Fulham and they did win 3-2 against Fulham at home, a good Fulham team, by the way, a little bit not full power. There are some players that were that was just incredible last season for them that's not there this season. But nevertheless, it was a good game, very competitive game. Fulham surprisingly had more ball possession. Fulham had a ball possession of 61%, while Chelsea had 39% ball possession. When it comes to shot on target, Fulham had 14 and Chelsea had 16. No, that is total shot. I mean, when it comes to shot on target, Fulham had more shot on target, in 9 shot on target, and Chelsea having 6 shots on target. And also total passes, Fulham had 596, while Chelsea had 381 passes altogether. So with that stat, you can begin to understand why I believe that Chelsea still has a lot of work to do. So I will start with why I said what I said in the beginning, saying that I put Chelsea above the team that I've called, listed above the rest of them to challenge Arsenal. Arsenal still remain my favorite. And if you looked at the first game of the season so far, they are the one that won convincingly. Yes, even if it's against a newly promoted team, you have to be, you can only beat who is in front of you. You can only play who is in front of you. And when you play who is in front of you, you do it with so much conviction, so much ease, and there was no trouble at all. You totally dismantled Covering City. So we can't even argue about that and say because of who they were playing against, can they play like that against Fulham, against all the team? When that time comes, we'll see. But they were impressive in the first opening game. As a matter of fact, they are the massive winner of the first game of the season. Not even Brighton against Aston Villa, where they won 4-0, and against Aston Villa, there was a red card there. So I wouldn't even call that like putting them ahead of Arsenal in terms of who won the first game of the league season, to 2025-2026 league season. The reason why I say that is because Chelsea do not have a Champions League game. So everyone I've mentioned, Man City, Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal, they all have an extra responsibility. Why Chelsea will only have to focus on the the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, and the Premier League. These are why the rest of them will be focusing on 4 leagues. Why Chelsea will focus. And the Champions League is a big deal because you have to travel back and forth and 3 days in between the resting time and the depth of the squad that each team have. Every one of these things I've mentioned have improved their squad somehow, buying some additional players. Some I feel were more mediocre than the rest of them. Arsenal have done more business. Why? As an intelligent signing more than any of the team that I've seen. I think Anderson to Man City was a waste of money. Maybe he will come back, but he's no Rodri. I digress. With that in mind, with Man City having to play Champions League, Chelsea don't have to play Champions League, and Man United having to play Champions League, and Liverpool have to play Champions League, and Arsenal has to play Champions League, and Chelsea don't have any of those. And with the depth they have, the kind of players they have, they have no excuse but to change their mentality and try and challenge for the competition itself. Alonso is not a baby coach anymore. He has won the Bundesliga against Bayern Munich, and he did it in a convincing fashion. The season after that, he came second. So he knows what it takes to win, and he coached Madrid, and his tenure in Madrid was not that bad. Ironically, we had both player Arbeloa and Alonso both failed at Madrid and both having their first game in the Premier League. Just an irony. It is just a coincidence, I believe. So, but I just want to mention that out, point that out to you to understand. So with that being said, I don't expect Chelsea to falter. I don't expect them to fumble. They played and they started the match without one of the two most expensive midfielders in British world record history. I think Chelsea has the most expensive the most expensive player in British history in Rodgers, and we have Fernandes, and we have Caicedo as well. These are people that have done a lot, that have a lot of expensive player in the squad, and those two, Fernandes and Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, did not start, and Chelsea still put up a fight, and they still won the game. So they have depth. Good positive that I see in Chelsea that I want to talk about is the attack. Rodgers scoring and Palmer scoring was not just scoring but creating an assist for Pedro as well was just incredible. It's just a good thing. He's coming back to his form of 2023 season, not 2023-2024 season, not his form of 2025, 2024, 2025 season. If he can keep that up, man, Chelsea will go a long way. The midfield, being able to win with the midfield you played of Levy and James, again, another good thing without Caicedo and Fernandes. Good, but the problem they have, two problems, the defense and the goalkeeper. I can confidently say that Chelsea have the worst goalkeeper in the Premier League, in between all the 20 Premier League teams. They have the worst goalkeeper. And I don't know why they didn't invest in buying a good goalkeeper. After Peter Cech and left, they've not actually... I might be missing one goalkeeper here, but they've always had a problem in that area. And they've not done anything about it. I thought they were going to reinforce by buying a goalkeeper, but they haven't. So in order for Chelsea to grow and win, challenge for the league title, they need to improve. They've bought a good defense, right? They have a good, a manageable defense. They just need cohesion. But their goalkeeper is a weak link. Is a very, very bad weak link, and they need to do something about it. If they don't, they might end up struggling again the way they struggled in the season that just ended. So Chelsea needs to change their goalkeeper, bring in a new goalkeeper, or he just needs to step up, man. The goal he considers schoolboy. These are Division 3 kind of goals, and he should be doing better. So if they can work on that, I think my prediction might come to pass. But if they cannot, they won't even be in the top 4. I love what I saw. 3-2, good spirit, good game. Even if Fulham had 61% of the ball possession, Chelsea were still competing and they won. So the most important thing is that they won their first game, which will give them confidence to go for the second. Consistency is the key. They can be consistent, good for them. They will go all the way because they have more resting time than the other top 4 team in the league. This is why I said I might be reconsidering my prediction. What do you think? Do you think I'm overstating it, or I'm just stating the facts about the game, about the feature that they have? This is the conversation with Pius. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, also turn up your notification bell so I get update each time I go on live, and let's grow the channel together.